more from the upcoming. Maybe you can kick off with an intro. What can fans expect coming into this final in the trilogy?
More, better, bigger. You know, look, it's like anything. If you're going to do a multi-chapter story, oftentimes the final chapter is the most dramatic, is the most exciting, is the culmination of all that's come before, and that's definitely true here. So I think it's a more exciting journey. It's definitely a more emotional journey. And it's a more expansive experience than we've done in the other two films.
And what was it like having Kelly Marcel come on board? I mean, a shame that Andy couldn't come back to direct this third one, but she's done something amazing with it, and particularly collaborating with Tom on the story itself too.
Amazing. I mean, I got to meet Kelly and Tom on the second one, and she seemed so uniquely at home in the film, but I don't think any of us could have anticipated how comfortable she would be in the director's chair. That's a very different job. And she embraced it and sort of thrived in it from start to finish. And that's saying a lot, because it really is a very, very difficult job. And it's why you see very few people make that transition comfortably. She seemed like she's been doing it for years.
And full disclosure, these films aren't normally my bag, but I was laughing out loud. I was totally emotionally invested. I was really along for the ride. I think a lot of the tone and the humor also stems from Tom himself. There's an irreverence there. The running gags about the shoes, that James Bond moment in the tux coming into the casino. So many great moments. Why is Tom so great for this part?
Okay, there are two parts to that, because part of what you're describing is Kelly. So the two of them are almost like symbiotes, Kelly and Tom. They virtually finish each other's sentences. A lot of those tonal things you're talking about are as much Kelly as Tom. But the thing that distinguishes Tom is I think he's among the greatest actors working today. Incredibly grounded, incredibly complex. He makes the complex look easy, and it's not. And in playing not just one character really well, but both characters exceptionally well, and making their contrast so rich, that's all Tom doing what he does just as an incredibly gifted, well-crafted professional. We're really lucky. I'm lucky. We're lucky to have had him play this part.
And did you have a favorite scene? Perhaps one of the more funny ones, but also some of these incredible effects and these action scenes.
All the action scenes were really fun and unique for me, because this, more so than any other I've been a part of, the actors, A, we shot them practically, and B, the actors were doing a lot of that stunt work themselves. So that's different for them, but it makes a big difference in terms of what your experience of the movie is. And then, you know, there's a scene towards the end, which you'll remember, in the helicopter between Eddie and Venom, which I really love. That's one of my favorites.
And of course, an incredible cast across the board: Chiwetel, Juno, Reese, Stephen. What was it like seeing all these people work together on set?
It was great, because it was just such a happy crew. They all get along. Stephen and Tom have long been friends. Chiwetel and Kelly have long been friends. And so bringing everybody together was kind of like bringing a family together. And as much as you hear that occasionally, that's rarely the case on a film, right? The truth of films is it's hard work, and it's a lot of different factions. But Kelly and Tom set a tone that really did allow it to be fun and to be something that we were excited to go to work every day. And that made it great for all of us.
What do you hope people take away? I mean, maybe it's sort of closing a chapter, but I love the fact that it does balance the humor, the action, and this real sense of emotion towards the end.
You want two things. You want people to go away entertained, which I think and hope they will, and you want them to go away moved, right? And I think in the sense that Eddie and Venom are sort of about acceptance. They're about accepting who each of them are to each other. And that's a beautiful thematic idea for all of us, particularly in challenging times. So I hope people take away, whether it's that or whatever else they find, there's a lot to find, they take away something meaningful, because I think that's the best of what these stories can do.
Tom Hardy for James Bond? Was that a bit of an advert in the middle of that there?
That would be a great idea from my point of view, but that's not my franchise. So
thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We enjoy the night. Thank you.